Grabbing Patrick DeHaan, our head of Petroleum Analysis for GasBuddy.com. Have you been to the gas station lately?
Yes. Actually, it went down under, what was it?
It's under $7 now.
Yeah, it's under $7. It was like $6.07 or something, and that was exciting.
So what's interesting is, even though we spend all this money on gas as consumers, we have it way better than most other countries.
Oh, my Lord.
Like,
Really?
by a lot, absolutely.
Oh, it's over 10.
Patrick DeHaan
Seriously?
from GasBuddy.com.
Patrick DeHaan, head of Petroleum Analysis, GasBuddy, GasBuddy.com, known as the Petrol Angel of Death, joins us once again here on the Big Biz Show. Patrick, do you know where it is, just off the top of your head, where it might be the most expensive in the world?
I would probably say Hong Kong, usually around $10 or $11 per US or per gallon.
Do they drive as much as we do, though, in the States? Because they have so much public transit.
Yeah, they have a lot of mass transit. That's why they tax the heck out of it. Because if you really need to drive, they're going to tax it. But yeah, Hong Kong's got really good mass transit.
Oof.
You know, first of all, it's your fault, by the way. You've been with us for 15 years. I'm just going to blame you.
Definitely my fault. But I have all these levers in the back
because
of my office.
see, this is the time of year I hate talking to you. I mean, I love you, man. You've been on the air with us for literally longer than anybody else, other than maybe the scam man that we have on. But you're about to talk to us about this elusive. You know how 5G, the mythical 5G?
Oh, yeah.
Talk about the elusive summer blend that we're going to get. We already pay 82 cents more per. We say 82 cents more per gallon in California.
It's so
88
refreshing.
now because of environmental taxes and such like that. And then you've got. Like when you buy a set of tires, let me buy yourself a set of tires. You pay a federal excise tax. Federal excise tax was brought about in World War I or World War II as a tax on rubber.
Vulcanized rubber.
And they don't go away. So talk to us about the elusive summer blend that's going to about smack California in a minute. By the way, Chris Castillo, can you bring up the GasBuddy.com map for us so we can all be really upset? See, so yellow is the most expensive in the country.
That's us.
And purple.
Well, you know, you look at that map, by the way, and most of the reason why California's not, why it's yellow is less to do with the Air Resources Board, but everything aside from that. I mean, your summer blend is pretty stringent, but Arizona, what they use there is pretty darn stringent too, and there's still shades of purple. So a lot of California's issues, though, I mean, we've talked about this, the refineries in California that have shut down, but if you look, Arizona is getting gasoline from California, and so is Nevada, and they're not nearly the shade of yellow. So
maybe that's why I had gas last night. So hey, by the way, speaking of stringent, can't we just use astringent? There's alcohol in that. I think we should start dumping.
Come on.
Start dumping bottles of Old Spice in your Humvee. They're a big fella.
It is that corn stuff, that ethanol that they put in fuel now.
Where's the cheapest gas in the country right now? Which by the way, which is significant because the cheapest gas in the country used to be $2.39. Now it's $3.39.
It appears to be Monterey, Texas.
Is that what it is?
It's pretty close.
It's
I mean,
Monterey,
you look at the
Mexico,
statewide basis, and it's Indiana. So Indiana's waiving all its gasoline taxes, though. If only California could do that, your prices would probably be like $1.50 a gallon less overnight.
Yeah, but Gary Indiana's got a problem with pool tables, so you know what?
Is there any
Boy,
hope
that's
in
a reach
sight,
back.
Patrick?
Wow.
Patrick, any hope in sight? Any good news for us at all coming up here?
Listen.
Well,
Please.
I mean, you know, San Diego. You were mentioning earlier that
You live in
prices were
San Diego,
trickling
you're
a
not
little
dead
lower.
yet.
You know, it's 7 cents lower. It's still $6.10 a gallon. But the more chatter we hear about the possibility of a deal, the more likely that there may be a deal. I mean, even look, sort out all the noise and the attacks. There's a lot of dialogue that seems to be happening between the U.S. and Iran. Maybe good dialogue, maybe someday bad dialogue, some days attacks. But there's a lot of chatter happening between the two. And oil prices are declining because oil markets are betting that all of this chatter, there's more interest from Iran's side and there's more interest from the U.S. side on getting beyond this. And so the markets are pricing in that something may develop. Who knows? Trump doesn't have a real long fuse, and it seems like Iran doesn't have a real long fuse either. But the markets are betting something will happen here in the next couple of weeks, and the strait will eventually reopen. They could be wrong. I'm just reading the tea leaves, but that's where prices are right now. Prices inching down across most of the country as oil dropped last week on the hope or the potential that a new deal could emerge.
Patrick, we talk about this all the time, that you can't blame the guy with the little suction cup thing that's changing the numbers on the guy that owns a gas station. Those guys are making half a penny on a gallon. What they're making their money on is what? Chips and soda? Is there? I mean, how are these guys remaining profitable at this point?
California, I mean, that's the myth that they make pennies.
No
The
kidding.
reality is ever since COVID, they've been doing better, but they've been selling less fuel. And it's not equitable across the board. A lot of the big box, the big retailers are doing better, and a lot of the mom and pops are struggling significantly. You're seeing more of a divide between those big box, high volume stores and just the mom and pop gas station that might be independent. They might be having a gas station logo, but a lot of those stations are individually owned. So there's those stations, and then there's the stations that are doing really bad. But by and large, the average margin right now in California may be above 40 cents a gallon.
Oh my gosh.
And for everything,
are we talking
prices
retailers?
go up,
Are we talking to the retailers?
stations, yeah, retailers. Stations are probably right now, because oil plummeted, they might be making 35 to 40 cents. But if there's new attacks any round tomorrow, that 40 cents can disappear to nothing tomorrow.
How do you like your super iffy Tesla?
You know how many times I've tried to fill it up and someone had to remind me, sir, that's an electric
Can't
car.
find the slot.
Oh my God.
Gosh. Hey, Patrick, is it safe to assume, though, the mom and pop stores, if they're kind of not selling as much gas, that the price of my Funyuns that I go in and buy specifically from them is going up?
Yeah, they probably are. They're definitely far more profitable in the Funyuns than what's inside the C-store. I mean, gas sales used to be a loss leader. A lot of stations are doing much better, but yeah, the margins are dramatically better inside the C-store.
You know why they're? It's not because the gas prices are going, Mike. It's a supply-demand issue. You've destroyed the shelves. There's no more Funyuns. What happens when there's there's too many dollars chasing too few goods and services? The prices go up. Patrick, thank you, buddy. Next time you're on the air, I'm going to talk about that E15 deal with the California Assembly, because I think that may help stabilize gas prices here in California. And for the rest of the country that's watching us, and the rest of the world,
right?
We have no idea what gas prices in your city, and we don't care.
Patrick DeHaan, head of Petroleum Analysis, GasBuddy. GasBuddy.com is the website. All right, big show.